The United States Treasury Department presents Guest Star with Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, yours truly, John Conte, and starring Peggy Lee and Dave Barbour. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is John Conte, your host for Guest Star, a transcribed feature for Savings Bonds, presented by this station as a public service. Ensure your family's financial independence by investing regularly in United States savings bonds. Buy them the automatic way through the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank. And now, Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra open the show with the exciting Hallelujah. Thank you, Harry. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our famous guests. They're top favorites on the air, on the stage, and in the nation's jukeboxes. With I've Got a Crush on You, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, Peggy Lee and Dave Barbour.
I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. could you coo? Could you care for a cunning cottage we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you. I've got a crush on you. Could you love me too? I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Could you cool? Could you care for a cunning cottage we could share? The world will pardon my much, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you.
Ah, Peggy, that was wonderful. It's really a pleasure having you back on Guest Star again.
Well, Dave and I are glad to be back, John. Not only because we like the idea of appearing on the biggest radio program in the country, but also because we like the idea back of it.
You wouldn't mean this matter of promoting thrift among Americans, would you?
I certainly would. There's no family in America that isn't a little bit more secure when there's a little money set aside to take care of an emergency. And the family is doubly secure when that money is invested in safe, sure savings bonds.
Right. Friends, take the advice of Dave Barbour and Peggy Lee. Invest in United States savings bonds through the convenient automatic payroll savings plan where you work, or through your bank's free service, the Bond-a-Month plan. Do I quote you correctly, Miss Lee?
You certainly do, John. Dave and I buy savings bonds, and we're glad to recommend them to everyone as a fine way to save.
Now then, how about another song?
Certainly, John. How about It's Wonderful?
It's a wonderful idea.
It's wonderful, marvelous, you should care for me. And it's awful nice, it's paradise, it's what I long to see. Oh, you've made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, marvelous, that you should care for me. Ooh, it's wonderful, it's marvelous, you should care for me. And it's awful nice, paradise, it's what I long to see. Oh, you made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, marvelous, that you should care for me. Yes, it's wonderful, marvelous, that you should care for me.
Thank you, Peggy Lee and Dave Barbour. Maestro Harry Sosnick lifts his baton now, and the Savings Bonds Orchestra swells in melody. This, one of the loveliest love songs of all time. Jerome Kern's All the Things You Are. During the past quarter hour, you've been listening to Guest Star, a transcribed feature for savings bonds, presented each week by this station as a public service. May I express our thanks to our lovely star, Peggy Lee, and to composer-arranger Dave Barbour for a fine show. Next week, we'll have another outstanding star and more music by Harry Sosnick and the Savings Bonds Orchestra, so we hope you'll be with us. Meanwhile, this is John Conte saying so long, suggesting that you start today to make tomorrow's dreams come true. Invest in United States savings bonds.